Aaron, great to see you, and congratulations on your fantastic win in Shanghai.
Thanks, Tony.
Tell us a little bit about the trip and how it all went.
Yeah, it was a great setup they have there at the UFC PI in Shanghai. Obviously, you've got Mark Timms, a former teammate and coach of mine, over there heading the striking division in the PI, and then met obviously the rest of the team. Had a great time there. The people are absolutely amazing. Yeah, I love Shanghai. I can't wait to go back.
The fight itself went to plan.
Yeah, I don't know if that was the plan, but definitely kicked the door down. You know, that was the goal of this fight, just to go on there and just prove that really I deserve to be in the UFC already. So if I make it look as I did in this fight for my next two fights, obviously once I get into the UFC, I'll establish myself properly and yeah, maybe get a good opportunity once I do get a contract. So.
And the drop down in weight, tell us how you handled that.
Oh yeah, no, easy. I've got all this stuff under control now. Like, it's not really too difficult for me to hit the numbers. Obviously, when I arrived in Shanghai, Reed, the UFC PI nutritionist, dietitian, he was a little bit worried about my weight cut. But then he gave the fight dietitian Geordie a bit of a message and asked him some questions, and Geordie just set him straight and was like, "Hey, don't worry about TAUZEMUP, he'll make the weight." So yeah. The cool thing is in the Contender Series they didn't have any kind of nutrition set up for fight week. You didn't have any access to massage people or recovery places and stuff like that. So in Shanghai, that was the best thing. Me and Lawrence both made weight quite easily. Lawrence obviously easier than me, but yeah, it was amazing. The food was amazing. The staff were amazing at the UFC PI, and all the coordinators that were there. Yeah, shout out to them. And then obviously just having the the rehab team, you know, and the facilities. There was a float tank there. There was spa pools. There was saunas. There was cold plungers. The mats and the setup in this striking division was amazing, and then the cage setup that they had with the crowd, I was super impressed. I actually loved the atmosphere in that place, so I can't wait to go back and run it back.
Tell us a little bit about Timsy and how he's going over there.
Oh, he's great. He's great. It's good to see him. He's put on a few kegs. Don't tell him I said that. But no, he's great. It was awesome to see him, and I think it was nice for him to get a bit of a taste of home. You know, obviously he's English, but he's been here so long with us. This is his home. But it was cool to see him and seen his wife and daughter, which I hadn't seen since his daughter was a baby. So. That was cool, and got to spend a little bit of time with Timsy, just going out getting some feeds and stuff, having a good laugh. And it was nice to see the bro, definitely.
Looking forward to August.
Yeah. So the interesting thing is, my kid's mother's birthday was the day after this fight, the one that had just gone. My birthday is the day before my next fight, and then the final is a couple of days before my brother's birthday. So stars have aligned for this one, so I can't wait to weigh in, eat some cake, and then bash someone else's face in for money.
Since you come back, I see you're over at Hex. Was that a publicity trip or just support?
No. So I shot over to Melbourne to actually see one of my new sponsors, Lotus Hill. So they've set up some good stuff for me for this fight camp. Obviously going to look after me, and their gear is amazing. So he gave me a tracksuit, a couple of jumpers, and a bag, and just the quality of them is amazing. I got a funny story about this, but I'll tell you about it later. But yeah, I can tell you what, if you ever get lost in Melbourne and you need a warm jacket, hit up Lotus Hill, because you won't freeze to death. I'll tell you what.
Is that something that the road to UFC has helped you with, the sponsors and publicity wise?
I guess so. I just have a good aptitude for relating to people and obviously offering good marketing strategies for their businesses, and they see someone that kind of matches their future and their vision for their company, and I'm keen to jump on board. So just grateful to all my sponsors at the moment. I'm actually, this wasn't planned, by the way, but I haven't eaten today, but so the boys at Low and Slow Basics, they hooked me up with some jerky, and this is their new flavour, and so I've been munching this for breakfast because I haven't eaten today. Yeah. It's obviously not, it's not actually planned, but it's good. It's really good.
It wasn't planned. Even as much as it looks staged. No. Yeah. You're enjoying the publicity around it and that sort of thing. Tell us a little bit about. They got you up at Hex, you know, just unexpected, and that your public speaking is right up there.
Yeah. They didn't ask me to do that until like 5 minutes before, but hey, they looked after me over there. The team at Hex are quite cool. I like them, and they just wanted to interview, and I'm more than happy to talk. Obviously, you can't really shut me up, especially these days. I got a lot to say.
Does that come from the marae? Speaking on the pai?
Yeah, I guess so. It's my family are quite avid storytellers, so we definitely learnt that from the uncles. They love to tell a story, and then obviously because we're also witty, our humour and stuff, it's quite easy to think on the spot. You know, you pick up those skills over time, because if you don't, in my family, you become a target, and once you're a target, you get shot at all day. So if you don't even think to fire back off, you just go home, bro.
Hey, it's always a pleasure to talk to you, mate.
Ngā
Cheers, man.
Cheers, mate.
Ngā mihi.
Thank you, my bro. Good to see you.
Cool. You gonna share that jerky?
Yeah, bro. Take heaps of it, straight up. Oh, honestly, have a taste. It's fucking delicious. So the other flavour is called beef shooter, but this one's called garlic goals. It's probably the nicest like flavoured jerky I've had. I like biltong, like, so.
It's nice.
It is.
Oh.
It's good, eh?
It is good.
It's lovely.
It is good. Not staged.
Absolutely not. But low and slow basics.